I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? Guess we can rest a bit.
Dímelo, Ángel, ¿a qué hora vas a almorzar? Mira, yo tengo aquí una comidita. Ya almorcé básicamente, so... Aquí estoy.
There is no escape.
¿Y tú qué haces? ¿En tu casa o trabajando? Yo acabo de... Yo pasé máquina aquí y después de pasar máquina, pues... Un buen baño, me senté a jugar. Entra a las 2 de la tarde, maldita, nada, que nos pegamos uno. Oye, cojo ahorita ya mismo y prendo mi computadora y me pongo a verificar algo que quería chequear de él y te dejo saber. Se supone que aquí hay algo. No lo veo. Whatever. Para acá hay otra cosa. Ponlo ahí arriba. Hay que pelear, yo no quiero pelear, gente. Ya, dale like, por cierto, dale like. Viene. No llego. Porque esta porquería tiene eso ahí, si no, no alcanzo con brincar esa otra chef. USA Jobs. Zumba. USA Jobs e Indeed. Por lo menos los de los Martin obligados te van a aparecer en USA Jobs. Ah, por cierto, te quería comentar algo que me dijeron que muchas de las plazas están congeladas. So. Por esa parte estamos chavatitos. Pero cojo la bendita fruta. Ahora Prabhu. El festival usaba coming soon. Pero el entrenamiento no puede tener. Should work even harder. About the training. The happier Aranara are, the less they notice the black mud on her. El festival usaba comienza. Ahora Prabhu debe entrenar más fuerte para proteger a Banarana. Esas palabras. Banarana, Ahora Prabhu, maldita.
I suppose this will do.
Pintura de Aranara. It's rude to tamper around. Well, so many adventure camps and treasure chests. It's Arama and the golden Nara, you are so tall, but the silver one by your side. What about the silver one? How should I put it? You must be able to squeeze into the narrowest three hollows. How convenient. Based on Nara customs, we should do introductions first. This is Nara Mendes first, and Paimon. This is Arakabi. You guys shake hands. How fascinating. I have heard a lot of Nara before, but this is the first time I have ever touched one. It's a very special feeling. It's been a long time since we last hosted a Nara here. Many seeds have grown into trees and many stories have become legends. That Nara was a good Nara, or so we have heard. Nara Mendes is good too, strong and brave, like a sapling sprouting out of rock wall. And they are here to help Arana. Arana, it's been a while since we last met. I hope all is well and that the little Nara at Vimara village are well too. You know the kids of Vimara village? Of course I do. We all do. Arana came back and told the stories about the little Nara. Nara Yotam, Nara Baram, and Nara friends. Maldita na los naming conventions. Ay, caramba. I'm not sure that counts as knowing someone. What counts then? Do we need to shake hands after the introduction like Nara do? I know what Paimon means. Nara eat and look for treasures together. Then they know each other, right? It's not quite simple either. I eat in search for treasure, Paimon. How should I explain this? Let's make it simple. I eat. Yes, and we are not just people who know each other, but the best of companions. Good for you, Nara Mendes Force Paimon. As long as we know each other's stories, we know each other. That is because the Aranara's world is a place for songs and dreams. Arakavi is right. As long as we hear about Nara Mendes through songs and see what Nara Mendes looks like through dreams, it'll count as knowing you. Paimon thinks that we can leave this aside for now. After all, we are already friends. Good friends. Good friends. Yes, since we're going to celebrate Festival of Sava, Arakavi needs to make some preparations. That's true. We need the bija, right? I have sent Aradasa, and Arasudaka to look for Asvata's concourse. Damn. Spot on, but Paimon's wondering, why don't you guys know where these concourses are? Asvata's concourses are very, very sacred places. We don't usually go there. We should prefer to let the Sara trees sleep and dream until all memories come together in Sarva. The forest will remember. No good things will ever fade away, and all suffering will come to nourish something beautiful. Anyway, you can find Arayasa, Aradasa, and Arasudraka looking for Ashvatas concourses out there. How about you go and help them? Coño! Mucho arararara. I will. If Nara Mendes and Paimon run into us in the forest, we can go adventuring together. Very well. Nice to meet you, Nara Mendes and Paimon. Now what? Songs. Rayo 3. ¿Otra más? ¿Quieres más? Ok, según el mapa tengo que ir para la estatua del Archon y a la derecha de la estatua va a haber un tesoro. Chan, chan, chan. Lo importante es que aquí tenemos esto para avanzar. A little bit. Un poquito es un poquito. Esto de que me suelten vegetales por aquí me está gustando. No es para allá, es para acá, ¿verdad? Aparentemente. Yo me puedo haber transportado ya, pero aparentemente tengo ganas de coger y brincar. Y esta estatua. ¿Puedo tomar? ¿Dónde está esa estatua? La escucho. Para abajo entonces. Aquí está. Por aquí. Dig. Paimon don't see any treasure. Maybe it's because Varana's dream. If we do return to reality, then there should be. Yeah, eso puede ser. Festival Saba. Something about but the statue of the seven. This is the stone of the Lord of Trees and the Lord of Dendro. It's very important. Ah, I know that. Ese chipito yo lo sé. Necesito uno para cantar, ¿era? I don't remember dónde era que tenía que cantar. O tocar música. I don't recall. Pero vamos a ir para esto. Yo creo que aquí había uno. Let's check it out.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Illusion shattered! Ha!
Leave it all to me.
Shine down!
Burn!
No, my soul! Body and... Rain outlines your fate.
Ay María, acaban de regalar un montón de Primogens ahí.
This
Primogens.
world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Let's finish
Claro,
this
sí.
swiftly.
What is the situation?
Espérate, vamos a ponernos la de hielo. Fíjate, voy a ponerme hielo y electricidad.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
La dura, Kamisato. Uno de los personajes que más fuerte tengo.
Propagate!
Ok, es con esta cosa de aquí. No es con mi special.
Whirling snow! Ha! Ha!
Scatter! Germinate!
Ya! Ha! Ha! My apologies! Ya! Ya! Whirling
Propagate!
Ha! My apologies!
Scatter! A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
Por ahora ando cogiendo con el flow del juego. Voy a tener que sacar un minutito para correr por la parte de abajo. Que el control no tiene batería, ¿cómo es eso? ¿Cómo que el control no tiene batería si lleva tiempo cargando ahí? ¿Qué hace alguien aquí? That is suspicious, Nara. Suspicious. Suspicious y medio. Vamos a cambiar el control para poder seguir jugando. How do you get up here? Not a man this force, that's the suspicious Nara. He's been sneaking around here with that suspicious machine. You're right. Coming to a place like this is pretty suspicious, alright. Huh. I say you're the suspicious ones here after all. I am a certified researcher from the academia, and you're an outlander of unknown origin. We have been commissioned to investigate this place. I meant this first and I'm on the trail of a suspicious Nara. I'll go with commission. A commission? So you're adventurers, or perhaps you're eremites or something. Well, it doesn't matter. My name is Yasari. Jazurwar, researcher. No solamente los Nara, sino que ahora Shashurwar. Shashurwar, researcher. As you can see, I don't care what you came here for, but don't get in the way of my research. What's there to be researched in this deep cave? There are always things to be researched everywhere. As the saying goes, ignorance is a researcher's disgrace. You must have noticed the huge ruin machine out there, right? That is actually a ruin golem, made in the ancient realm of Canria. In the local lexicon of Canria, the name might possibly have been something like Mechanical Warden. See, we are right behind the ruined golem. The machine's operator, should there have been one, would have entered from here. But a machine of this size would have required more than one operator, right? Aha, that's among my research topics. Unfortunately, I haven't made much progress so far. Exploring the ruined golem from the inside seems to be the only solution, and I am personally looking for a way in. You sound more suspicious by the minute. That's right. We did meet an Abyss Order member disguised as a researcher that one time. Paimon reckons he was called Enjo. Man, do you remember what happened to him again? We beat the snot out of him. Hey, please don't. I'm a legitimate researcher. You don't believe me, do you? See this. This is an investigation charter from the academia with the highest possible level of clearance. That's not something to be given away on the streets, certainly not to one concerning investigations into ancient ruins as important as this. The academia would never issue something like this casually. I can give you the original copy, but wait a second, where did I put my camera? I'm replacing it inside my bag. Be careful, he's taking that suspicious machine out again. You see the camera. Lo que él tiene en la cámara está tirando fotos. Is this the suspicious machine you mentioned? It's just a camera. A camera? That's right, it's a machine that takes pictures. It's pretty convenient. It's a priceless item as far as the academia is concerned. I can't just let you touch it. Wait, who were you talking to just now? About that. An imaginary friend. She's been alone since she was little. Oh, so you have to talk to yourself. Well, I've ever seen you look at this before. Don't worry, I understand your conditions. It's okay. We're friendly people here in Sumeru. You'll have no trouble making real friends, I guarantee it. Still, did not get in the way of my research. After all, nothing's under the sun is truly new. And it is our duty as researchers to collect information and investigate it. All the charters are recorded in the academia. If you are still skeptical, you just keep an image of this for validation in the House of Dana. Anyway, we've got something to discuss. Mendes, let's talk over here. As you wish. Paimon needs friends. Ararikan could be your friend. Me too. um, Thanks, YouTube, but that's not the problem. The issue is that he can't see you, Ararikan. When Nara grow up, they can't really see Aranara anymore. Young Nara see us because they are innocent, but grown Nara can't. Nara Mendes Force is a dreamer, favored by tree and flower, so you can still see us, even as a grown-up. Anyway, we should be more careful when talking to Aranara in front of others. Well, Paimon doesn't think Cesare was lying anyway. You may have misunderstood him, Ararikan. Ararikan saw that Nara taking out his camera and doing kachik to Ilinara very suspicious. If that Nara isn't bad, he runs away every time the Ilinara come, so he can't really be friends with the Ilinara. That sounds kind of sad. He must be quite a runner then. The Nara holds his machine and runs so fast. Ah. So he should not be a bad person, nor should he be related to the children of Umar village. I'm not particularly interested in all of this, but we'll finish what we started. I'm curious about the giant machine, actually. Yep, Paimon totally agrees. Anyway, since he's doing research around here, he should be pretty familiar with the situation. Maybe he can help you out, Rican. Te vamos a preguntar al researcher. Finally believe me, do you? Yep, guess you're not suspicious after all, Jasari. We have some questions about the situation. Ha! Ask away. As a researcher who specializes in studying ruin machines, I've been investigating this big guy over here for years. No one on this earth knows more about this ruin golem than I do. What about beneath the earth then? Well, legends hold that the ancient realm of Canria lies beneath the earth, since they built all the ruin machines. It would be arrogant of me to say that I understand these devices better than they do. Tell me about the bad, dirty stuff. You're already looking for bad and dirty things, are you? Then you should visit the city. The city? Are bad things in the city? This is just something adults say. Don't think too much out of it. Don't think too much out of it. Anyway, this local is somewhat polluted, which might be related to the bad and dirty stuff you mentioned. Well, here's the situation. We heard that the forest here has blah 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 blah. Is that so? Let me think about it. I might indeed have some clues. According to my research, all ruin mechanisms work on the same principle no matter what they do, whether it be flying or launching missiles. And well, ruin golem is theoretically the same as a ruin guard, except that it was to be operated by people. Have you noticed anything abnormal about this ruin golem? It looks incredibly big. Its eye seems to be missing. Yeah, this big guy here's got no peeper. Exactly. According to the documents, ruin machines are powered by the cores, to be precise, by the dark power inside what you call an eye. When Caria was destroyed, many ruin machines like this one burst out from the desert. Although things are different now, even the academia was unable to handle the cores back then. A single mistake could cause a core meltdown, leading to serious accidents. As a result, the academia had no choice but to temporarily seal the cores and deal with them later. If the documents have it right, the core of this ruin golem should be sealed inside the ancient ruins known as Dev Cavern, which is right beneath our feet. Is there anything wrong with the core? Let's cut this conversation short, shall we? Is there anything wrong with the core? There should not be, but we have detected some energy leakage. The seal seems to have been damaged at some point, though we have no idea when. The last time someone published a research report regarding such matters was more than 10 years ago. Any progress on this matter should warrant a large amount of funding from the academia. Funding? Are you saying that you get more from doing research? That's right. Speaking of which, we did talk about pollution a moment ago. For ecological topics, we might be able to file a subject application with biology. And ahí tiene otra palabra. With amurta. With amurta. Amurta es biología. That would really be an art concern for those who study fringe subjects like us. At first, I had planned on taking the route recorded in previous reports to look inside unexpectedly. All the entrance was blocked. Ararican knows is the place outside where Ararican sends back things. I thought it might have been the forest watchers or the Vimara villagers who did this. But given what you described, someone must have sneaked inside and blocked the entrances. Maybe it was the Marana's avatar that you mentioned. Well, I would not dare mess with something like that. Hillishurls are more than enough trouble for me, as you can see, or I would not be stuck here for that right now. First thing first, though, if you want to travel underground, I do have an idea as to how. Interested? This Nara, awesome. How do we travel beneath? Guess you're pretty good after all, so how do we get down there? We just need to find a way to enter those ruined golems and smash the blocked entrance open with it. Is that even possible? That's my kind of plan. The data acquired from such an action would be priceless. Even if something goes wrong, the benefits will still outweigh the risks. Also, if we can investigate the core barrier on the ground, I could submit a funding application on your behalf. What do you think? That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 3 birds, actually. If we can get some funding, let's help Gisari out, Mendes. Academic research is important too, after all. Paimon. Todo por dinero. Todo por mora. Of course, but you would best report to the academia when you have the time, or this might be classified as malign research. Anyway, let's try to go inside first. The party might still be there. That would make for some great data. I mean, a good research subject. Great data, research subject. It has been hundreds of years, you know. Never mind that. There might be treasure inside, right? I'm quite sure that some tweaks are stored within research on those wood. What do you think, man? Since Mr. Gisari has put it like that, Paimon reckons we should do some academic research. Oh, great. So how do we get in? I almost forgot the most important thing. Opening the door to the ruined golem's cockpit requires an Amity device. To put it simply, a key. The bad news is that I don't have this key. But the good news is that I have discovered its whereabouts from studying the documents on hand. If you must know, I have scoured half the house of Dana for the records available. The last reports on the Amity device was published decades ago. And though I have now figured it all out, my findings cannot be published. As things stand, most irritating indeed. So where exactly is this key? To put it simply, the key may be found in Port Olmos to the south, in the hands of the antique dealers named Rojinjang. Could you please accompany me there? You have been staying here doing research for so long, and you have never thought about visiting him. The thing is, I'm not good at dealing with merchants. They don't understand me, which makes communication almost impossible. I have been cheated out a lot for Mora before on account of this. That's true. I do find it to follow your thoughts at times too. Wait, so this is actually all my fault? Well, whatever the case, we're going to Port Olmos, right? Let's check it out then. Fuímonos. Welcome. You must be travelers from abroad. What brings you here to my shop? Would you like to make any purchases or seek to appraise any items? So you are Rojinjan, the antique dealer, right? Rojinjan, the chief antique appraiser, to be precise. Do you come specifically to visit me? Well, I shan't let you down then. We're looking for a certain antique. Oh, then you have come to the right place. If you can name it, Rojinjan here can tell you about it. I have probably seen enough antiques to lay out across the entire marketplace. Even the academia might not have seen quite as many. We're looking for the... what's the thing name again, Pam? I can't remember. We're looking for the Amity device. I've heard of something like that. You just said that we could name anything. Don't worry, I haven't heard of that name, but I might yet know of the thing you want. Antiques tend to have a variety of monikers, you see. Can you describe the thing that you're looking for? How should I put it? The documents didn't include a particular detailed description. It's an item in the style of those ruin machines, and it should be an identification device of sorts. It should be marked with a unique Canria style pattern that can be recognized to the chronologically different from the common types seen on ruin guards, thus marking this as some sort of earlier version of the device. And considering what we know of ruin archaeology, alright, you can stop now. I know what you're looking for. So you know? That's very helpful, thank you. In that case, please give it to me. That's not how it works. This item is very precious. If you really want it, you'll have to pay for it. And that's 500,000 more at the very least. Nosotros los tenemos, no se preocupe. It's an antique, you know. What I'm offering is a pretty common price. But what if the more we spend here can't guarantee a successful report? Let's just help him out, shall we, Mandis? We have helped out the bagging before, haven't we? You're probably a dab hand by now. I'm good at dealing with merchants. Really? That's a relief. I'm terrible at things like this. That's everything on me. Just take it. I'll have to find a gig with the Eremites over there if that's not sufficient, though. Ay, los 500,000, ya los tengo ahí. We have a deal, I mean, more does come after friendship for us dealers, so I'll do you three a friendly favor today. There, I'll sell you the antique at the price you have named. My funding. Well, here's the remaining funding. Wait, what is this? Isn't this just a normal Chaos Core? Nonsense. That's no ordinary Chaos Core, but the core of the Ruin Guard prototype found in Storm Terror's lair. Oh shit! Lo que estábamos buscando con este loco, con Dainsleif. Mira quién lo tiene. See the marks left by the great Wolf King of the North? This is a unique treasure, alright, and no mistake. Then, isn't this the one we saw at Storm's lair? Didn't Dane take it? This one's got to be a fake. Antiques are sold for the stories. Maybe he was deceived too. Well, I don't know about this Dane fellow, but I sure have heard of Storm Terror's lair. Anyway, if you have different insights about antiques, we could discuss them in private. Whatever this is, definitely not the Amity device. What I'm looking for is a key that can open up the ruin golem on the Van Taka mountain. According to my research, it should be in the hands of your grandfather, Mr. Hassad, the Golden Adventurer. Well, at least that was the case several decades ago. Oh, come on. You should have just said this earlier. You didn't exactly let me. But that really brings back memories. It's been so long since I last heard stories about my grandpa. When I was little, Grandpa would often tell me stories of his adventures. I thought then that he was just bragging. But what do you know? He actually was that awesome. Speaking of which, it is mostly because of him that I became an appraiser of antiques. All the stories about treasures were just so intriguing. Still, the thing you spoke of is not here with me. You haven't sold it off, have you? I wish I did. The treasures don't stay where they don't belong. As they say, I mean, isn't that what happens in all treasure hunting legends? Well, Grandpa didn't care about any of that stuff. But according to him, that device engraved with ancient characters was lost during one of his adventures in some underground cave. That was a long story, one which he told me so many times, but I can't remember a single word of it now. Actually, I've planned a treasure hunt for it with some others back then, and as whether we really found it again, well, as we did, it should be hidden in a secret base in Vimara Village. A secret base in Vimara Village? Did you grow up in Vimara Village too? I always went there to play when I was just a kid. You know how kids love their secret bases. Can you please show us the secret base? Perhaps we could find some clues there. This thing is important to you, huh? I haven't been back over 10 years. It's an important matter pertaining to scientific research. Since you brought something for me, I'll take you there. But try to manage your expectations, okay? I really can't remember what happened to that long ago. We're counting on you either way. Hooray! To the secret base we go.
Propagate!
llama Día. Uy, mire, ¿quién? Friends of Rana. Saludos a quien esté por ahí. Estoy aquí en una misión que hay que brincar de sitio en sitio. Ok, tengo que completar primero las otras dos quests. Linga y Yoni. Y después hago la de los otros fragments. Que mucho coge para esta misioncita de la Aranara.
Illusion shattered.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Shine down.
Here! Springboard!
Ha! Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Ha! There is no escape.
Scatter!
Take flight. Ha. Yeah. Today is a lucky day.
Shine down. Ha!
That's close enough.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
There is no escape.
Feeling lucky today?
Take flight. Yeah! My apologies.
Propagate!
Shine down.
Take flight. Yeah!
Take my lead. Scatter! Yeah! Yeah! What? Yeah! Yeah!
My apologies.
That's close enough.
Whirling snow. Yeah!
Need more. Where do you think you're going?
Yeah!
Illusion shut.
Propagate! Yeah! I'll be back.
Take flight.
I'll be back.
Happy to oblige.
Scatter!
Whirling snow.
Ha! Shine down.
Yeah! Yeah! Propagate!
My apologies. Yeah!
Following orders.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah! Yeah!
Take flight. Yeah! 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 My apologies.
Need. That's close enough.
Take flight.
Propagate!
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies.
Close enough.
Take flight.
Shine down.
Law of the jungle.
Illusion shattered.
Whirling snow. I must leave no stone un-
Where do you think you're going? Yeah, I'll be back. Here.
My apologies. Yeah.
I'll be back. You are not welcome here.
Whirling snow.
Propagate!
There is no escape.
Following orders.
My apologies. Yeah.
Leave it up to me.
Take flight.
Need.
Shine down. Illusion shattered.
I'm getting sick.
Shine down.
What? Scatter! Where do
My
you
apologies.
I'll be I'll be back. You are not
Illusion shattered.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would. Sakura swirl!
Spring forth!
Torn to oblivion.
How regretful.
Is this an answer from this world?
Propagate!
There is no escape.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Is this an answer from this world? I'll keep this close.
Illusion shattered!
Whirling snow!
Scatter!
Take flight! I'll ensure your safety. It's important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild. I await your instruction.
Propagate!
My apologies. Take flight! Yeah!
Scatter! Scatter!
My apologies! Take flight! There is no escape!
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should. Someone needs to sit.
My apologies!
A reward on the road.
Let's finish this.
Does this mean I'm making progress? I'm starting to feel like I'm finally a better person than I used to be. this mean?
Shine down!
Verdict is... Time for retribution!
We'll need more where that came from.
No es por nada, pero se ve cabrón por dentro. Según lo que dice el muchacho, es para que la gente pueda manejarlo desde adentro. Este golem está más china gigantesca. Behold, thousands of years of ancient Khaenri'ah history lies before us. Oops, got carried away there. This is a famous quote by Iskandar, Vahumana sage, a theology. Wait, haven't you read his biography? Aren't you a researcher? Well, knowledge is boundless. I do not intend to have my learning shackled. I have read about it countless times in books, but this is the first time I have seen it in person. That's why I can't contain my excitement. Look at all these vines. It must have been a very long time since anyone last came here. According to the text named the review of the research on issues related to the ruin golem in ancient Khaenri'ah, the last scholar who managed to get inside a ruin golem for systematic research was Pir Kavikavus. I'm sure you don't know this, but Pir Kavikavus was one of the greatest scholars in Star Wars history. Kavikavus earned the rank of Herbat before hitting 30, a genuine academic genius. With these achievements, he would have become a sage sooner or later, but he met with an Asian during an expedition and his research results were lost. He met with an accident, you entendí Asian en vez de accident. Ever since then, Shroud War has gone downhill. If he had lived longer, perhaps I would not be worrying about expenses day a night like this. By the way, it's my academic ambition to follow in Pir Kavikavu's footsteps. Well, forget your academic ambition for now. Our next step is to smash open the entrance, conduct academic research. We're here to investigate the underground ruins. I know. It's for him. Right, by activating the golem, I can get valuable experimental data, which will then serve as the basis for a breakthrough in my research. One has to make some waves to outdo one's predecessors, after all. Let's get this thing working then. This mechanism here. You know, the kind of thing that lights up when pressed. I do recall there being one. According to our records, once the separation valve in the steering cabin is turned on, the ruin golem will be activated. But as I told you before, all ruin machines are driven by the dark power of the cores, and the core of the ruin golem have been sealed underground. Even if we got into steering cabin, the conventional method will not work. In fact, we can't even start this lift right before us. So how will we get to the steering cabin on the top? You're right. So what do we do now? Let's try hitting hit. You're implying that there's an unconventional route. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. In any case, I'm positive that the people of Khaenri'ah surely took their scenario into consideration. The Academia's research shows that the early ruin machine also had a backup power system, perhaps because the techniques that allowed them to utilize this dark power were still in their infancy. Power system. Unlike the cores that simply supply that almost unlimited energy, this power system comprises a series of small power relays. The power sources of these devices are energy blocks that store pure energy extracted from the ley line. According to ATLU researches, or Bahumana, this power system must likely have been in widespread as use long before the first ruin machine was ever built in ancient Khaenri'ah. As I said earlier, the ruin golem is an early model, so it must have one of those backup power systems. The coal power cabin is at the bottom. Let's get down there first. Vamos allá.
Propagate!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Esto me huele a que algo puede salir mal. Estamos prendiendo un monstruo. ¿Qué queda con él de nuevo? Si lo que quiero es subir y ya. You were just guessing about the activation thing, weren't you? Well, come on. I have only read about it in books. Just so you know, there are no more than 3 people in the entire academia who can read this blueprint. So guessing it right does mean something. Anyway, now that the lift is working, we should be able to access the steering room above by activating the relay on the middle level. See, the middle level gear should be in the power room. We need to activate all 4 relay units. If we can't find an energy block that works, it is also possible to temporarily remove them from the device. It's fine as long as they are all connected in the end. I will keep waiting for you here then. Yo creo que también es malo este. Como pasó en Canomía.
A reward on the road.
There is no escape. Shine down.
Scatter!
There is no escape.
Propagate!
Steady as stone.
Shine down. Illusion shot.
I must leave no.
Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Pegaron a salir estos monstruos aquí. Años los de economía.
There is no escape.
Mejor dicho de cambio, ya me imagino yo.
Illusion shattered.
Hay que darle compresión para que no se levanten. Talk to your side. Hay que bajar. ¿El elevador se fue? No, el elevador estaba más arriba. ¿Dónde pone? Yo tengo un elevador en la cona. Perfecto. Voy a con el muchachito este. We met the pilot. Pilot? Are you joking? Even people of Canria could not live for hundreds of years. Anyway, I assume you have got that relays in the middle connected, yes? I'm almost down here as well. Come, let's go up to the steering cabin at the top. Sí, yo creo que este está faking until he makes it to the top. Debe ser alguien de la... De, del Abyss Order.
Is this an answer from this world?
Se encendió esto. Ahí abrimos el core para donde básicamente va el piloto de esta gigantesca machina. Y ahora descubriremos si es o no es alguien de la Beast Order. Está moviendo la mano el loquito. Ahí dejó un boquete. Que es lo que escuchábamos ahorita, que había algo adentro. Suaz. We didn't really get it to do anything. Its arm just, fell off. But I'm pretty sure the machine itself is to blame. Fine. I'll record it as an experiment accident then. I do hope that this won't diminish my reporting anyway. Anyway, it seems like we won't be able to start the ruined golem again, so there's no point in me keeping you here. I know you're here to investigate the contamination of the undergoing ruins, but I'm afraid that the ruined golem won't be of much use to you now. Even so, you may see some unexpected progress as a result of what you did. Well, I shall not keep you any longer. I have my research to get done here in any case. You can come and look for me once your work is done. If I haven't been disciplined for destroying the ruin golem yet, once that happens, I can help you apply for the research project on the Chaos Core. I'll be the one in charge of the project, of course, but don't worry, I'll give your half the funds. Anyone can embark on an academic career as long as they have the desire to learn, so go for it. Bueno, tienes la suerte de no haber sido un Abyss Order, porque si no te íbamos a dar una pena. Yep. Este lado es de la mano. Ok. Es la cosa. Ahí es donde yo escuchaba un Abyss Order. Ahí está el boquete. Vamos a investigar.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Time for retribution!
Shine down. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Raya, ahí está el core. Está aquí abajo escondido de verdad. Huh? Yep, Ring Golem's Chaos Core.
Burn!
Leave it all to me.
Shine down.
Propagate!
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
A pleasure to be working with you.
Take flight. Shine down! Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Verdict is...
Illusion shattered!
Whirling snow!
Tiene que aparecer uno. Obligado. Este era obligado que apareciera. Mira. Cojones, ¿quién se cree?
Behold!
There is no escape! Take flight!
The gift of grace!
Coming
Be
from the light.
with you! With the light shine!
So
My
rude!
holy proclamation!
My apologies!
The truth shall set you free!
Propagate!
Grace be upon you!
Take flight!
The truth shall set you free! Grace
My
be
apologies.
upon you!
Propagate!
Peace and hope
Take
find
flight.
you!
Whirling snow!
Door that is free opened unto you!
Por alguna razón extraña, ahí dice que tengo 14 comentarios, pero solamente me presenta 7. Si alguien me escribió, discúlpeme, que esto no está actualizando como debe. Estas historias de Aranara son largas. Pero ya la acabamos. Ya se acabó esa misión de Aranara, así que podemos quitar este que está aquí. Ahora tenemos que ver de qué era esto, que está acá. Vamos para allá a ver. Nada guau. Qué bueno que no marqué, que una tontería. Por lo menos no fue lo que nos quitó demasiado, tío. Vamos a ver, ¿qué más hay de Aranara? Hay que chequear las misiones, hay que chequear las misiones. Cooking, the children of the forest. Pero es que... Humana Agama, esto fue lo que acabo de hacer. Primero que hay que hacer esto otro. ¿Y aquí qué pasó con la música? Yes, sir. No hay nada, no hay tesoro ahí. Organize festivals, look for and help a few Aranara in the forest. Some of them may be found in the following areas: Apan Woods, Ganda Hill, the Vantaka Mountain. Obtain 3 Basama fruits from the Basara trees in the Ashvata Concourse. Arama Basama de Aranara will help. Ok. Número 2. Apan Woods, Ganda Hill. Apan Woods, vámonos a la vez porque esos nombres están... Apan Woods, míralo aquí. Alguien tiene que estar... Yo no marqué nada por lo que veo. Tampoco me recuerdo haber visto a nadie de Rings of Dari. Vamos para allá. Este es el único punto que tengo, así que debería de abrir los otros puntos para poder transportarme en las otras esquinas. Si alguien me comentó, no sé, como pueden ver en pantalla, no se actualizó el comentario, lo disculpamos. Espero que nos deje el like por lo menos. Y para la próxima.
My apologies. Yeah. Yeah.
Propagate!
My apologies. Yeah. I'll ensure your safety. A forest ranger.
La mató de la primera. Ay, señor. Ve para allá. Ese está gigantesco. Vamos a darle.
Illusion shattered.
Burn!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Germinate!
Illusion shattered.
Mira que se acabó bien. Contra, acaba de morir. Acabó.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scatter!
Happy to oblige. Shine down.
Scatter! Propagate! I'll take my...
Illusion shattered!
Time for retribution!
There is no escape!
Propagate!
Illusion shattered!
Propagate!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
A reward on the road.
Propagate!
There is no escape!
Hmm. Es interesante cómo ambos en Inazuma, que tenemos el árbol, y aquí tenemos este vegetal de los sueños. Sin embargo, en Mondstadt y Liyue no hay nada de esto. Creo que es una excelente función para que uno utilice los puntos esos, los sigils. Bueno, ya con esto yo acabo por el día de hoy. Ya van 3 horas. Uf. Y las historias estas de los Aranara son largas. El próximo lugar a explorar con los Aranara va a ser a Panwoods. Voy a dejar el personaje allá. Y nos fuimos.